Oregon and Texas. You might just start hearing me recite the plays instead of fooling around through all the noise that I have here. But here we go with a big game, so I think we can get comments out of you guys as well in this one. And Mindy and I have already sent out our play. We're on Texas Tech. The world's on Texas Tech, it seems. Handicappers are overwhelming on Texas Tech. I'm showing handicappers across the industry are liking Texas Tech at like a 9-to-1 ratio, and they're still getting 6 points. So that feels pretty good to me. I'm taking Texas. You want a high-profile handicapper? One that I could just say his name on here because he's on a big network. But the Bear, he's on Texas Tech. So remember, he's on Fox now. Like everybody else, nobody's on ESPN anymore. They might as well go with AI. So I also show handicappers are liking this one to go over by about a 3-to-1 ratio, and you're not getting much value there, I don't think, even at 68.5. I mean, I might be able to find my way to the over. I think it's going to be right there. I think this one's going to be 65, 68, 70. Hard to predict right in there. Here's the thing. You talk about it's easier to predict totals when they're going to arrive at like 42 to 45 than it is when they're going to arrive at 65 to 70. But it feels like this one, I don't think they're going to end up, too short of this one. We saw what Oregon did. Oh, they're all proud of themselves. I thought it was a joke, but now you got to go in and play Texas Tech. So maybe people see that 81 points against Portland State, and they'll be like, well, you got to take Oregon. But I'm not more interested in Texas Tech. Look, they struggle in games like this usually, and they were probably looking ahead last week in their game. So I'm not going to sweat it. We're on Texas Tech in this one, and it's going to be up there. It's going to be a high scoring game. I don't know what I can do about it. I want to go over, but it's going to be hard to get there. I'll gamble. I don't think I'll be giving out any plays on the over, but more chance. And more chance of how about more chance of the game landing on 80 than it will on 60. I guess that's the way I would feel about trying to determine. Tech had 338 yards passing last week, and I don't know. Looking at the stat, I didn't watch any of that, or I just watched the highlights. You don't see Portland State's highlights, but they did have a little bit of success of passing against the Ducks, actually. Texas Tech led that game at Wyoming 17-0. It did go 2 overtimes, ended up at 65 points, 35-33 in the 2-point conversion game. So I'm taking Texas Tech here. Still not too much from you guys, but at least this is a better game, right? And protection firm. I've already done those games, quite frankly. So if you want to go back right now and check out all those games, they're all loaded up on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel in convenient form, where you just maybe pick the ones you want to listen to. So I see you, my man. You guys all know who that is. That's 1K Protection Firm. All right, McAfee taking over here. Remember, the funny thing is, he was on game day already last year, kind of like before he made the move. He was already kind of a contracted worker, started appearing on game day. Nathan says, take Texas Tech. Nathan's calling for this big score. Mike says Oregon. I'm on Oregon. Mindy's on Oregon. We're on Texas Tech. Mindy's on Texas Tech. I'm on Texas Tech. Mike on Oregon. Give Mike his props there. Don't forget to check out Tony's videos. See who he's on. And Thomas is on Texas Tech. So maybe you guys are going with me. But like I said, across the industry, man, I'm seeing Texas Tech. I'm seeing public cappers on Texas Tech. I'm seeing paid cappers on Texas Tech. So take that for what it's worth. But that's a feature that I added here to the show to go and look at this information. We're going to fall way short of that. Lithuania flopped here. So these consolation games, what am I doing? We crushed everything. And that's gonna put our record at 17-6 right now in FIBA. That's all right. That's pretty good. And you guys got them all. They won't let me sell FIBA on the site because we just, it'd be unfair. But we'll crush them with the most popular sports in the world.